Now this afternoon I've decided I would like to bust a few myths. Essentially I just want to randomly pick a Pinterest recipe, an easy one for anyone, whatever they are, and essentially find out, is Pinterest real or are we all just being trolled by a bunch of Betty Crockers who are just like taking pictures in like regular people clothing, trying to make us feel inadequate about our cooking skills. So let's go. Okay guys, I've found one to do. I can't even pronounce it, but they tell me that they are Nutella filled pancakes. How hard can it be? It says it'll only take me 20 minutes. I need 6 ingredients. And they're delicious and cute. So let's find out. Let's either prove or bust. I don't know. I don't host Mythbusters. I don't know the correct terminology, but let's just see if they're legit. Camera battery is charged now, so now I'm ready to blow open Pinterest, pretty much. But before we go, I just realized I'm wearing like another favorite op shop find, which I will show you guys. I love it because it says Average Joe's, and it's so big, so comfy, and it's a V-neck, so like when you buy male shirts, they're not like choking you, and I just love it. So now we can go and get my apparently only 6 ingredients that I need to make this Pinterest thing. Look how leaning our cactus is at the moment. His name's Owen, but he is like on a serious angle. Paris told me that he always looks like that, but I don't know. It's not like I've never noticed Owen, I've just never seen him leaning that much. So realistically, steps forward. I've never heard a dog bark from that young. Owen. Yeah, we probably will do nothing about Owen, and there'll be a sad announcement when he one day dies, but that's just kind of the example of being bad plant moms. I'm home now, so I had to pick up some white sugar, some baking powder, of course Nutella, because you can't make Nutella filled pancakes without Nutella, and some butter, salted, because salt is not as evil as people tell you. Now according to my list, that is everything. I have self-raising flour, I have eggs and milk, so I'm going to go get those, then I'm going to come back and make them. This is just my dining room table that I've kind of reshuffled a bit on here because our kitchen is great, it's just quite small, and this will give me a bit more working space with my upside down tablecloth. Alright, we have like this thick batter. I added a bit more flour just because I could tell it wasn't gonna sit in my mold very well. Now I'm gonna put them in the fry pan. Now you need like a special maker, I don't think that's the word, a special fry pan for these apparently, which I didn't realize. That's what you get when you don't read the instructions properly, but I figured I can improvise and make kind of the same thing. I found these, or this, in the drawer, and so I'm gonna pop it in, a little bit of pancake mix, a little bit of Nutella, a little bit more pancake mix, and see, and then maybe just like, I don't know, we'll see, but this is gonna be my substitute. Alright, so we just put some butter in the pan. Now you get your little marker. I'm trying to find which way is the right side down. I think it's this way. Put him on there. Now I'm just gonna get, it's quite runny, but what I've realized is that it is a Japanese dish, so I was tempted just to use normal pancake mix, but this is actually like a special recipe just for these things, the things I can't pronounce because I'm not Japanese. Did a test one before. This is how he turns out. He kind of looks like a sick starfish. But what it did tell me is that I need to cook him a little bit longer. So what you want to do is just let him cook as much as possible, probably until like normal pancake stuff come out on the top. So now we're starting to get little pancake bubbles. What we'll do, oh gosh, I've got to do this one-handed. Let's push them up against here. You're just gonna let, oh no, I forgot to put pancake in the other side. Oh my gosh, I'm such a rookie. Okay, let's just see how this goes. The chocolate might burn, but we'll see. This guy who I accidentally didn't put any stuff on the bottom was perfect. Look, you just need stuff on the bottom. Trial and error, guys. Now, this was a trial and error thing. I don't really have much to sort of slam Pinterest for because a lot of it was a skill-based thing, but in terms of success, I feel like when you list ingredients, you should list specialist items or specialist cookware needed, because that's really where things can be tricky. So when I was making these, as you would have seen, they then said pull out your profiterole pan or whatever it was, and I was like, what? I do not own one of those. So had I known I needed one, I probably wouldn't have tried to attempt it in the first place. Had I had one, I probably would have been a little bit more successful. But in terms of creative improvisation, I think I get at least a couple of points. So let me show you. This guy here, no, this guy, first one I made, clearly I learnt they needed to be cooked for a little bit longer than this guy here. I forgot to put the other side of it on, so he's just only got pancake on one side and then Nutella, but patience and hard work pays off because then I made this guy and he's like perfect. But what I do want to show you is a little surprise that I put inside because I just saw them in the cupboard and I went, you know what, why not? And inside is mini marshmallows. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm using my fingers because let's be honest, that's how we all eat these things.